What is going on, guys? It's GT, and today we are starting a new series. It is F1 2016. I've had this game since it's come out, but haven't done a series on it, and just decided that we may as well. Obviously, it's a couple years old, but it's still up to date. Nothing's really changed in the past couple of seasons. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a career path for it. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, enjoy the video. Right then, so we're gonna be doing it all fully, full weekend. We're gonna be racing on hard as well. We will go with, I think, this guy. We'll go with what looks most like my logo here. Oh, that one looks quite good. We'll have that one. Yeah, we'll have that one. Obviously I'm from Britain, so driver number, let's go with number 10. Name, obviously, we'll go GT, because yeah, obviously it's not my actual name, but abbreviated name, GT. Oh, it must be 3. GTG. Let's do it that. Right. So, team expectations. So, you've these 4, obviously the big ones. Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams and Red Bull all expect you to win the championship in 1 to 2 seasons. These guys, Force India, Toro Rosso, McLaren, Honda and Haas, expect you to win it in 2 to 4, and then Manor, Sauber and Renault expect you to win it in 4+ seasons. So I'm going to go with a 2 to 4, and I'm going to go with McLaren, just because obviously they're close to home for me. I mean, so are Force India, but yeah, we're going to go with McLaren. And my teammate is going to be a fellow Briton. It's going to be Jenson Button, so sorry Fernando Alonso. But yeah, we're going to be doing full qualifying, 100% race distance, so there's going to be quite a few episodes with this, you know, and all the race settings and whatever. Hard level, we've got flashbacks off, so if we do crash we're just out. Safety car is on, corner cutting is going to be regular, formation lap is on, and race starts, we'll do it manual, no, we'll do that assisted, and then assist. I don't think I need anything there. Pit assist can be on. No, that can be off actually. And we'll see how we go. Obviously we can change it if we need to. So yeah, today is kind of just a bit of an introductory episode, but we're going to be doing these quite regularly. I know I say that with a lot and then fall behind, but I am really looking forward to this series because I like F1, and you know, so obviously I've done this bit before, but just sitting down, we've got a nice base facing the river over there. And
hi, I'm Emma Jenkins. I'm a specialist in contract law, and I've been brought in to work as your agent. I'll be working to get you the best deal in the boardroom, which means you need to do the best possible job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers, and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine. Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
So that's kind of our agent there. New contract. Dear GT, welcome to McLaren Honda. We are delighted to have you on board and look forward to working closely with you over the upcoming seasons. You will start as our second driver alongside your teammate Jenson Button. We expect you to work together to help develop the car and the team as quickly as possible. Now let's get out there and win some points. Kind regards from the team management. So yeah, we can look around. Here's our main crew and whatever. We've got a nice view out there. Obviously this changes where we are, obviously, but so this is our our main hub on the laptop. So obviously on the right there we've got our personal details. Down the bottom there we've got driver positions. So obviously in the red is below team expectations, on target is green, and exceeding team expectations is purple. So obviously if we get that, we may become the first driver, which obviously has its advantages. On the left we have the news feed, obviously that will develop over time. We're obviously in Melbourne for the first Australian Grand Prix. Obviously weather forecast and tyre update there and stuff, and over there are tutorials as well, but we don't need to do that. Yeah, and it's quite nice. So we're gonna go straight to practice one. Obviously this is just getting used to the track. I can do as many or as little practices as I want, and also yeah, also we'll probably just do all the practices in this episode, get used to the track and whatever. Lewis Hamilton there, Nico Hulkenberg, 24 degrees, so quite nice, and I can go out when I want. So if we look at session info here, these are some of the programs that I can take to get some resource points if I want to. We've got overview here of everything really. We've got an hour and a half to do some practicing, and as time goes on, down in the left we can see how many cars and where the cars are on the track, and up in the top right corner as well, clear, and then it will go busy if there's about 12 plus, and then we've also got the current track conditions, and the presumed, like the forecasted, and it's very similar at the moment to what it is, and we've got timings down here, so see how many how times are going. We've got a live TV feed here, so when cars are out we can just watch them, which is really nice feature, and then we can just end the session if we want. But we're going to accelerate time a bit forward and then get onto the track. We can do it like that. There's a car on the track now. We can join Palmer on the track here. So we can watch him on board like this, or we can watch his overview like that, which is a really nice feature. You know, especially if it's your teammate or a rival or something, if you know. And then at the overview there we can see Palmer just coming towards the end of his first lap, and then we'll get a timing for him as well. So we've got a track acclimatization, which is designed to facilitate the learning of the track layout, racing lines and braking points. So yeah, just to get you used to the track. You'll score points by successfully hitting cornering markers on track, with bonuses and multipliers awarded for chaining them together. We've got tyre management, understanding what tyres you need and where they can run. Qualifying pace is kind of like going straight into qualifying and seeing how you would do compared to other people's predictions. Have we got a... No, we haven't got one in yet. We've got a couple of cars on the track now. Julian Palmer and Lewis Hamilton is out at the moment, so both of them going on medium tyres as well. Here we go, Julian Palmer's time there. And Palmer again coming towards the end of his, and Hamilton going down one of the main straights there. And we can have a look at all the predictions, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain for the race, which is good. A bit more cloudy in the qualifying, but not really any predicted rain there. So Palmer had set his time now, and this is all our crew and whatever, and if we want to come in or anything like that, we come into here. If we look at our setup, what tyres are going in, what condition, and 43 laps for the medium tyres. For obviously that's more for the race really. And I think while we can, we're going to go out. A flying lap is kind of where you're towards the end and you can just go, or a drive out is the first lap won't set. We're going to go for a flying lap, so we can just get straight into it. Normally I'd do a drive out, but in the qualifying I'd do a drive out, but so a hard brake on the corner there. I haven't played this game in a long time, and we've got to set our own. Oh, that was a bit dodgy. We've got to set our own gear and whatever, and we've got DRS as well, drag reduction speed. And in the bottom, obviously, you can see us changing gear when we need to. And then braking hard. Down to a 5 on that corner. More DRS, catching up with whoever this is, Vettel. It's never good to be racing alongside someone in a practice, so we've just got past him somehow there. Here we go though, a nice straight and then a big corner there. Quite a few cars out now. We can also talk to our team about all them. I can't really hear it, to be honest. Should have turned it up a bit really, but can always do that when we come in. But yeah, all those options there if you want to have a quick read through, including boxing, driver in front, driver behind, session updates, weather reports, and stuff like that. So, oh, I've gone a bit wide there. I mean, that would have cost us in a race or something, but that's what practices are for, aren't they? So, on a bit of a high gear, to be honest. Do a couple more laps. And you can also see the delta there, which is how far or over we would be on our next one. Yeah, sorry about that. Just kind of messed that up a bit because I was too busy looking at the delta, but it's alright. Again, it's not qualifying, it's not practices, so we're alright. We've got 3 practices to get used to the track. and I haven't played this game in a long time as well, so down to a 2 there, up to a 3 as we come out of it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we even get to an 8? No, we're not gonna leave it. Down to 3. I haven't got many assists on, to be honest, so obviously except from where it tells me to go and tells me to brake, I haven't got any assists on with the gear changes or anything like that, any recommended stuff like that. I think I'm going to come in actually, because obviously you've got to come in quite slow. Otherwise you get penalised, and we can come in at a steady 30 miles per hour there. And just need to swerve to the right. So a couple of laps there. Obviously it's only a practice, a couple of bumps, a couple of offs there, but I don't want to be out when it's too busy. It's always good to get out early and get out late, really, if you feel like you need another one. But obviously they'll do all the repairing while I can look at you know, some of the laps and the overview of how it is going at the moment. Oh, they're repairing it now. There we go. So that takes up a bit of time, but still got 75 minutes. 6 cars on the track though, so we're going to fast forward quite quickly now. Just keep on the overview. Buttons out, our teammate, we've got 9 cars out on the track. Oh, it's busy now with 11, 10, 12, 11. Now to go. If it gets down to about 6 or 7 cars, I might go out for another lap or 2, but it's down to 8, 6, 7, 8. 50 minutes to go. Let's have a look at some of the timings. We are at the bottom. Everyone has been out though. If it goes down again, I will go out. But yeah, let's just do it. Again, I would normally drive out, but hopefully we can have a slow, well, not slow, but a nice steady lap. And we're off. Nice and steady through there. Overtaking our teammate there, Jensen Button. We're already 1 second in front of our time before, so 2 seconds now. Oh, lost a bit of time there, going up on the grass, but going quite well. Quite slow around that corner, but oh, keep on doing that at this corner. Could do with learning that a bit better. But, oh, I've messed this lap up. I was doing well. It's just that end. I think I'm getting it on the rest of the lap, but I do like to brake late on the corners. Button behind me. Nice corner there. Go up to a 4 and then a 5 there. Even a 6. Whoa! That's us out.
Okay. That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
So the tyre's off. Let's have a look at another. I did feel the pressure from Button, and I wanted to just try and get a bit further ahead of him, and just kind of lost control and slammed into the side, didn't I? But it's alright because it was only a practice. It wasn't qualifying, it wasn't a race. I know I keep on saying that and I shouldn't because practices are for practicing, but
Hamilton, Verstappen and Kimi Räikkönen.
you know, we're bottom by about 6 seconds, but it's only a practice. It's only a practice. I'm calm, I'm fine. Gonna get straight into practice 2 for this one. Quite a few resource points, which we can use those resource points to
Hi. Good to meet you.
buy some car
My name's
upgrades.
Chris, and I'll be working with you as your Chief of Vehicle Development.
Well, vehicle development here, yeah.
It'll be my job to get your feedback as a driver and to direct our upgrade design in the areas that you feel are most lacking. At each Grand Prix, we can run a series of practice programs and log the performance of the car as you drive it at its limit. This gives us data that we can utilize to develop various performance improvements. In order for me to know which upgrades to prioritize, I'll need you to select a development area that you'd like us to focus on. And you can do that in the R&D section of your laptop. Anyway, that's all for now, but I'll keep you up to date, okay? I'll see you soon.
So main subject that we need to develop. Engine power, ignition system, fuel efficiency, weight, downforce and drag. So obviously all the descriptions are there. We've got downforce, which is sometimes normally what I pick, but fuel is a decent one as well. We can get everything but the engine power now. I think we're going to go with the drag, actually. Yeah. So they're going to be doing that. Standings here, the standings of everyone, you know. And construction standings as well. I'm not going to go through them because presumably if you're watching this, you know what they're all about. So we've got all of them here. We've got Australia, then we go to Bahrain, China, Russia, Spain, Monaco, Canada, Azerbaijan, Austria, Britain, Hungary, Germany, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and ending in Abu Dhabi. For me, arguably the best one has got to be Monaco or Singapore. Really, I do like the street ones. Tend to be quite good at them, he says. But obviously more news there. And yeah, we're just going to go straight into practice 2. I think they get shorter. No, still an hour and a half. I mean, we're not going to wait around an hour and a half, are we? Actually, we're just going to get out now, actually, because I don't want to be spending too much time on this. We are going to drive out for this one, though, obviously, do the full one without even recording a time, but that's what we would normally do, so, and it's realistic. Well, there's no one on the track really. Oh, I didn't mean to swerve out like that. Obviously it isn't recording my time because we haven't had a full lap, so, and then we'll get like 1 minute, or we'll get a record time and it won't have recorded it. That's annoying. And then the next one you'll get an awful time, but it's just how it is, isn't it? And I can just go steady. I've got no one on the track with me really. I think I've maybe got one car. So I'm going steady around here at the moment. I'm getting used to this. It's just that end really. Couple of end corners. But really getting used to all these corners now. Oh, except from that one. I'm going to have to turn that audio up, that radio audio up, and again that's where I'm going wrong at the moment. But that one was a bit better, and we're actually on to the proper lap now. MTRS is set and we are off now. This is one of the most exciting starts to a race, this one. Just that corner where all 22 cars are trying to get round it. It's a really, really good one. Good one there. Vettel is out and has the fastest lap at the moment. Don't expect to be top in anything really at the moment. I think the team goal for this season is like 13th, and you know, if we can push into the top 10 that would be great for the whole season. But you know, some of them, it is what it is. You'll crash, and some of them you'll win. You know, it's very unlikely that we'll win a race this year because obviously we're not. Oh, that was way better in that corner, but we're not one of the top teams. And it was that corner that time, the corner that I got right before, which kind of just messed up my time there, but still got a reasonably okay time, 1:36. It's better than I got, which was like 1:41 before. And we're gonna go for it again. If we can get that final corner right, we can get a very good time. Down to 3 there, and a nice solid corner. Up to a 4 and then a 5. All put in the race or the qualifying. I might have got penalised for that. Ooh, it was an alright corner. It was alright. Could have been better, could have been worse. Kind of recovered it quite well there. Down to a 3 and another nice corner there. Up to an 8 this time. Down to 4 and then 5 round that corner. And up to a 6 and then a 7. An 8 again. Down to a 3. 4 around that corner and a bit of a break, and that was a nice corner. Can we get it on this final one? One of the hardest corners, and we can. We can get this one now. Got very respectable time, and I think we're going to come in for this next lap, which means we don't have to bother to actually can just return to the garage because there's no point in doing anything else. Very pleased with that. I mean, we'll see with about 20 minutes to go where we are on the leaderboard, but for now we'll just Daniel Ricciardo setting a flying lap there. I mean, we are dropping down, but we're only like a second off majority. We are at the bottom. Still 60 minutes left. Yeah, we'll just end that session there, I think. So yeah, we is it 3 practices? I think it is. Apologise if you can hear some hoovering in the background. Yeah, we've got a 3rd practice. Yeah, we'll do this, and we'll do a couple programs this time. We've got 60 minutes for this one, and then we will end the episode there. And the next episode we'll do some qualifying, and then episode 3 we'll have the race, which is about 100 laps. We're gonna do track acclimatization, which is basically just telling you where to brake, what gear to go down to, where to brake and everything. So I'll do a couple laps of this. Going quite well there. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough onto the grass there, but we've just got to make sure, even if it loses us a couple of spots, that we don't crash out like that. And off we go. That's telling us where to brake, and we've got to make sure we go through them at the right gear, and then we can look back at our results at the end and see what corners we can work on, which is really good. It's one of my favourites, and we messed that one up there, and it probably won't count this one because we're not going at it at enough speed. Yeah, it's good though. Oh, we've knocked the front tyre. What is happening? I'm going out of control, and I need to get that out. Right. Yeah, I was at too much of a high gear, really. Oh, right. Oh, purple there, which is excellent. So it's just a start, and I haven't messed that up before, so I think it's alright. And it doesn't matter as long as you know you can do it, because you don't have to go through where it's telling you. It's just some advice, but purple there, all purples, and another. Oh, how is that a red? How have you given me a red for that? Nope, we've messed it up again. It's alright though. I'm doing alright. Right, so we go around again. And it is counting your lap time as well at this point. I think I went to too low a gear there or something. Oh, we got through that one. So we're already improving. Oh, I think it was that one. But we've only got one red there. Whereas in the first one, we got a string of reds here, so we're already improving. This is a very good run. Quite a few purples coming in there as well. We haven't had a red since like corner 3, which is really good. Don't get complacent though, which we did there. But we didn't overshoot, which is good. We just missed it a bit, but and we didn't overshoot there as well. Can we nail this final corner? Yes, we can. Oh, that is a great run. Very pleased with that. Lap 3 now. Oh, missed that one, unfortunately, and the second one. Oh, still gave me a purple and another one. Oh, we got a green there. Oh, overshot that a bit. Probably won't give it as it, and it doesn't. But you know, we know that we've done it before, so corners that I keep on getting wrong, which is kind of that first one, is the only one really. But everything in the middle, it's just the first corner and pretty much the last corner that we've got wrong a couple of times, but apart from that, oh, I wasn't concentrating, which was my bad. We're sitting in third for our lap. Yeah, we managed to pick that one up somehow. Perfect. That was a really good run. Before we overshoot it there, I think we're going to return to the garage. Did deal a bit of damage to our wing. It does say we failed, but for me, corner 13 and corner 4 and corner 1 were the only ones that we got massively wrong, and 16 was perfect. Oh yeah, 16 was perfect. So 13, which is towards the end. Corner 4 is yes. Yeah, we haven't got a great lap. We'll do a qualifying pace one. and then once we have done this, it will be the end of the episode. But hope you guys do enjoy this new series. For me, no matter how many views or likes it gets, I'm going to keep on doing this because I do really enjoy it. So yeah, just do this one and then that'll be the end of the episode as we turn on DRS. As you can see up in the top right, our target is 13th for this race, so if it's green it means we're on target to achieve that or overachieve it. If the bottom one is red, then we won't. So yeah, it's just kind of like practicing, but you've just got that extra bit in the top right, which will tell you if you go at this speed, here's how you'll finish, you know. And we're just about to go into the red, but we could make it up with the corners there. I can afford to brake quite late on the corners and still manage to pull it, but on corners like those I need to remember to not. So it's also worth noting that we're on super soft tyres for this as well, with how the track is and testing out which is best. And I don't really have to decide. I can choose what I want, but the crew will really estimated position for that lap, 20 seconds last. So but we're already going a bit better there, and we've got DRS, but that was only because of that one corner. Oh, put in the corner there. Would have got penalised for that probably. But if we brake late there, we can catch up a bit of time. Who's this in front of it? Is it Fiat? I think it is. Not again. We're going into the pit. So that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this new series. Obviously, just kind of been getting back into the swing of things. I think practices from now on, or races or qualifying, won't be this bad, but obviously I haven't played this game since like a couple of years now, so but yeah, really enjoying it, and I hope you guys do too. Next episode, which obviously if this comes out on the Sunday, which I hope it will, I'm going to try and get it edited and all for Sunday. Everything will be done for then, and then the episode 2 will probably come out on Monday, and we'll try and do 3 or 4 episodes a week. Let's just end it there, and yeah, obviously next we've got qualifying, which is interesting, and yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in bit. Bye for now.